Hello, my lovely humans. I appreciate your return. And if you're new, hey, subscribe. We got lots of trials coming up. So for today, I'm going to be talking about the trial dates and jury selections for the trials that are coming up most quickly in April and May. And then I think it will be fun because of all these trials coming up. I'm going to explain some often used court terms and break them down in case you don't know, and I will link to all of my research things below and links to everything. I am not a legal professional in any way, shape, or form. I am just a court trial enthusiast, a part of the law nerd community, and I have been following trials since Depp v. Heard, and I have been following some of these other trials since their onsets. And so these are the ones that I'm interested in, and thus the ones that I will be doing trial updates for. I will not be interpreting the law in any way, shape, or form. There is no legal advice here. This is just, here's what happened in trial in a relatively concise way. And for today, we are going to be talking about some of those trials. So let's go into that. So one of the big ones that I have been doing a lot of videos on for a couple years now is the Karen Read trial. I will give a little tidbit thing, a second video on things about that. But currently, this is the most upcoming, soon happening trial. Jury selection is set to start April 1st, and it's going to take a couple weeks. About 2 to 3 weeks, and the official trial date has not been set yet. They are going to determine that closer to jury selection. And the Karen Read trial is about if Karen Read hit her boyfriend, Officer John O'Keefe, with her car while intoxicated and left him to die in the snow. This case is taking place in Massachusetts, in Canton, Massachusetts, which is near Boston. So that is that trial. The next trial that's coming up, I have a bunch of notes written down in case you're wondering what I'm looking at. You weren't curious, but I just wanted to, transparency. Okay, focus. The next one is Kouri Richins. Kouri Richins' trial is currently set to take place on April 29th, with jury selection beginning April 22nd. Although this past Monday on the 17th, Kouri Richins' defense team did ask for a change of venue. They said that their current venue is the population. They did a survey, sorry, I couldn't think of the word, and they said that based on their survey, there is just too much of a bias for Kouri Richins to have a shot at a fair trial, and they want to move it to Salt Lake City County as opposed to Summit County. Again, everything will be linked below if you want all of that, and I will try to remember to label all of it as well. Kouri Richins has been accused of ending the life of her husband in order to maintain his property. She said that it has been alleged that she spiked his drink and a sandwich with fentanyl, and that she had made a previous attempt on his life 3 weeks before he actually passed away. One of the big things that came out was that she had text messages to her alleged connection that say that she needed stronger fentanyl. But so that is all happening. I will do, on all of these trials, I will do more update coverage, overviews and stuff coming up. If you're interested in those, you can watch those. Those are what's coming up this whole week on my channel, because that's the only way I'm going to stay up to date on top of these things. The brain fog has been real this whole month. But continuing on, the next trial coming up is Diddy's trial, which is set for May 12th, with jury selection beginning May 5th. I don't think that one's going to happen, but for anyone who missed it, P. Diddy, aka Sean Combs, his real name, and he has a slew of other aliases that he goes by. He has been charged. His main charges are racketeering, conspiracy, transportation with the intent for prostitution or to engage in prostitution, and he also has sex trafficking charges, and all of those have hundreds of witnesses and plaintiffs against P. Diddy. But those are the main criminal charges that he is being charged with multiple counts on each charge. And so that is what's happening because of the slew of witnesses and because of the plaintiff's main lawyer, Busby, involved in his own legal problems. I don't think that May is realistic just for the amount of people involved. But there hasn't been any updates on changes in that as of right now when I'm doing this. And also one of Diddy's lawyers has been asked to be recused from representation, mostly due to problems with another lawyer, according to the affidavit. So those are the upcoming big trials. I'm not going to cover every trial that happens in the whole world. Nobody can do that because trial happens every day in every city and county. And these are all going to be things based in the United States. And that is what we are going to be working with. So now I'm going to go into the second part of the video. You know what? Actually, I'm just going to make that its own separate video. So those are the upcoming trials in the next month or so that are coming up. And in the next video, I'm going to be talking about court term breakdowns, essentially. So a lot of videos are going to be recorded back to back here because that's when I have time and consciousness of mind to do it. All right, thank you for joining me, my lovely humans. If there's any other pop culture cases that you think I would be interested in, that you would like coverage on because maybe you don't have time to listen to court because of your own things going on, you can list them below and tell me which of these 3 trials interest you the most in the comments below. Karen Reed, Kouri Richins, or P. Diddy's trial. There are other ones coming up, but that are not happening until the summertime. So the Kohlberger case, not Cole, and then Donna Adelson are the other ones that caught my interest. We might pick up some other ones on the way, but those are the ones that I am mainly vested in. Okay, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day and enjoy the slew of other things in my very springy makeup. Okay, thank you, my lovely humans. I know I'm wordy. I don't mean to be. I just...